Bro, do I still have it? You do, man. Do I still got it?
We want him. We want him, and we want him in April. Beginning of April, he got no other fight, bro. Like, he wants a big fight. Bro, like, when you did the interview with Ramirez and him, what did Ramirez said? Teofimo Lopez is not going to take that fucking bullshit money.
What's going on, you guys? So we in the new year, 2023, and we've been wondering what fights are we going to see. Teofimo Lopez Sr. comes out and says that we coming for Regis Prograis. We want his in April. Hit that like button for your boy. We on Bushido Boxing TV. This is where we gonna be. But the Teofimo Lopez's. After Teofimo Lopez's last fight against Sandro Martin, Teofimo questioned, do he still got it? A pretty emotional moment for Teofimo Lopez. But now, Teofimo Lopez Sr. comes out and says, we coming for Rougarou, the WBC junior welterweight champion, who looked phenomenal in his fight against Jose Zepeda. I mean, Regis Prograis, maybe I'm a little biased, but I think he'll be hard for anybody to beat at 140 pounds. But Teofimo Lopez, they seem to be campaigning for this fight. Now, Adrian Broner also says he's coming for Rougarou. So this is good for Rougarou, who for the longest time seemed like it would have been like pulling teeth to get guys in the ring to face him, right? Outside of Josh Taylor and him being in the World Boxing Super Series and him being able to get fights that way. Other than that, it's been really hard for Rougarou to get some of the more notable names in the ring. But now that he's a WBC champion, now that he's the man at 140 pounds, now dudes are starting to knock on the door of Rougarou. But Teofimo Lopez Jr. says this, quote, we want him in April. We coming for his ass. My son is easy prey for Regis, so come and get it. We're going to beat the shit out of him every round. My son is good with fighters that come to fight. We've made a decision. We want that fight next. We already fought Pedro Campos, and we already fought Sandro Martin, so we don't need to wait for nothing else. That shit ain't gonna work with us because my son has got his crowd. He got his people. Teofimo Sr. said when asked about his starts on a 65-35 split in favor of Regis. So they think that they're going to get the favorable split over Regis Prograis because they got the crowd on their side, but I kind of beg to differ. I believe otherwise in that case, right? We seen what happened when Jose Ramirez got offered a fight. He turned it down. I mean, Jose Ramirez has been avoiding Rougarou like the plague for years anyway, right? Then Senior says, it's crazy that they haven't posted the views on ESPN. I know it was over 1.5 million, said Teofimo Lopez Sr. about the number of views Teo had for his December 10th fight against the fringe lightweight welterweight contender Sandro Martin on ESPN. Many people felt that Sandro Martin won that fight. But according to Teofimo Lopez Sr., they got over 1 million something views. So that's pretty good for Teofimo Lopez. Then he says, everybody wants to see my son's demise. That means we're special. When we had a meeting with ESPN staff, it didn't go too good. There was a lot of hate in the room. Even the judges have something to say about us. Then he says, the hate is real, bro. Thank God we didn't have the same judges as we would have had for the Kambosos fight because we would have lost that fight, said Teofimo Lopez Sr., sounding like he was still in denial about his son Teo's defeat at the hands of George Kambosos in 2021. So they still in denial about their loss to Kambosos. They think they won the fight against Sandro Martin, so it seemed like they didn't learn anything. I think that Teofimo Lopez Jr. needs to really reevaluate his team. I think Teofimo Lopez Sr. is going to get his son hurt in a fight with Regis Prograis, who's, let's be honest, we don't see nobody in boxing fight like him. He can punch, he's tough, he has a very unique style, and he has crazy conditioning. Tough fight for Teofimo Lopez Jr., who hasn't necessarily looked spectacular as of yet. Of course, his first fight against Pedro Campos, he looked good, but that was against Pedro Campos. Sandro Martin, we know what we seen. So, yeah, I don't know what he expect to do against a Regis Prograis. I mean, that's a fight that we don't see no way. As of right now, I don't see no way he could beat Regis Prograis. I just don't see it, right? Unless Regis slips on a banana peel or something like that magically happens, I just don't see him losing that fight. But yeah, I guess they want Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis, this is good for Regis Prograis, who, like I said before, for the longest time, seemed like he couldn't get anybody to notice him or call out his name. Even when he had the belts before, it was just like, oh, no, I'm not going anywhere near this guy. Now, a new batch of younger fighters are coming up. Now they got to see Regis Prograis. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if Teofimo Lopez Jr. is as froggy as his father, Teofimo Lopez Sr., who don't got to step in the ring with the werewolf Rougarou. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.